Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Hi Pisces, Shell's here with Healing Elements for you. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for your patience as I was spending the first half of the month helping the community. For those of you who donated money and received a gifted album, thank you so much. I appreciate all of the donations that came in. It was really overwhelming. If you'd like to check it out, you can check out a digital copy on iTunes Music, Google Play Music, or cdbaby.com. But again, thank you so much. We were able to feed a lot of families and surprise families with some unexpected goodies. So it was really nice being able to use my gift to help others. And again, thank you so much for everyone that contributed. Just beautiful outpour of support for that. So let's move forward with your mini read. I'm going to be doing your last part of 2018. Okay. I would associate dates, but ideally, dates are kind of irrelevant because it could even, the energies could run with the Cancer full moon. It could even run into the first week of January. So the energies will apply to when you watch this. So we'll just say that the end of 2018. This is for Pisces, love, romance, central energies. If something else wants to show up, then we certainly will address it. And because I spend so much time singing, I'm still recovering my voice, so I won't be doing any song for you guys today. Sorry. So this is for Pisces, end of 2018, December. End of 2018, Pisces. Thank you. End of 2018, Pisces. End of 2018, Pisces. And you guys are gearing up to make some more changes in a current situation. Whoa, jeez. Pisces, 2018, end of 2018, end of 2018, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Pisces, 2018, December. Thank you. Whoa, well that one must be really important because it literally flew off the table. Oh yeah, that's important. Thank you, Spirit. Let's find your color oracle card for your overall energy. Pisces, end of December 2018. End of December 2018. End of December 2018. Already. Yep, definitely going to be going through some changes, right? I see it coming. The dark tunnel is now enlightened and you're going to go for that final stretch to make the complete transition. You struggled with it all year, right? Kind of toggling between. You know who else was? I think it was Virgo, so maybe there's some messages for you in that one as well. Particularly for November, though. I think it was November. You were struggling with something. I forgot what it was. I think it was communication or travel. Indecisive or trying to make a decision. Okay. All right. Spirit has spoken. So let's jump right into your reading here, Pisces. So first and foremost, they want you to know to free yourself. The angels say it's time for you to take control of your life. It's time to evaluate, and now's the perfect time, just going into the new year, to release everything that's not serving you. People, places, things. Okay? They also want you to know honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I think a lot of you are going to be having this holiday time as a solo kind of event, not necessarily coupled or boot up. I think a lot of you are gaining your independence and freeing this like codependent energy that you've been in. I wouldn't say embracing, but I would definitely say that you've been, or maybe not enabling, but definitely been, what's the word? It'll lose me. Entertaining. You've definitely been entertaining that kind of energy with some of you. Not all of you, but some of you. Again, take the messages that resonate. But I think that this time that you're going to have will teach you to trust yourself again. I think this reading is more or less about Pisces as an individual and gaining their individuality back. Going through a really hard time and losing trust in themselves, losing trust in others. And I think it's time that you take a break, free yourself, and find your independence, find yourself. And the angels want you to flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So be a little bit more playful. You've been in a heavy heart space for quite a long time. Pretty much throughout all of 2018, it was kind of a roller coaster for you guys. So, and for the most part, I think a lot of you were very, you see my throat chakra all tied up all of a sudden. I think a lot of you were not speaking your truth, you know, not to sugarcoat any of this shit, but just, excuse me, really putting it out there. A lot of you were dealing with disappointment. I'm hearing a lot of you sacrifice your own desires to fulfill other people's desires, only to find out that it was just basically entertaining the idea of what you had hoped would manifest for that relationship or that bond, and it failed. It was very unsuccessful. It was one-sided, lopsided, I'm even hearing. So the angels are telling you that it's time to separate from that kind of energy. It's time to move past that kind of energy. No more allowing other people into your space to entertain or to even engage in that kind of energy. You got to be able to trust again. You need to rebuild. You need to rebuild you from the inside. And a lot of you are feeling very withdrawn and confused. And the new moon, the full moon in Cancer really brought up some clarity for a lot of you. We're using your higher powers of being very psychic and reaching into the depth of your inner self and really determining what you want. What you want. What you want, Aman. So your overall energy, look at this tunnel, dark, and then you see this beautiful glowing light at the end, right? This is plum, overcoming your challenges. And Pisces, I think your challenge is you. You being too generous, too kind, too donating of your, too charitable of your time, money, effort, and it's because you love people. You know, these are people that you love, that you trusted. And so it's time to separate from that, okay? Unfortunately, it's time to maybe even cut people out that no longer resonate, that no longer are for your highest good. And, you know, sometimes people come into our lives not to stay, but to teach us. And sometimes those lessons are very long. 5 years, 10 years, 8 years. Sometimes those lessons are just as little as 2 or 3 weeks, a month or two, even a day. I've even, you know, encountered people and learned a lesson within a few hours, and I'm grateful, you know. So, and I know you guys are very, very warm-hearted and always flowing with emotions. So it's time to start trusting you and your judgment again, because you did lose. I feel like you did lose sight of that. And the angels are just guiding you back to your core and helping you to restructure from the inside out. It's going to be a beautiful, almost like a rebirth or a reawakening for a lot of you. And then for those of you who are not having the, or haven't experienced an awakening, you are about to. Hold on. Hold on to the reins, because it's about to flow. And your affirmation is flow. Let me put the picture here. It's very, very watery. I love it. Water sign got all of these water images. Almost every image has an image of water. So I could definitely tell that it's been an emotional time for you, maybe even difficult for a lot of you the last few weeks. A lot has come to light. A lot of things have been revealed that has caused some conflict and confusion within you. I know this because overcoming your challenges, 4 + 1 is 5, and 5 to me represents confusion or conflict. So it's time to flow. It's time to trust. It's time to grow. It's time to love you first. It's time to separate from anyone who causes any confusion in your life. It's just not worth it to sacrifice for the purpose of someone else. And if you are not 100% sure of their intentions when you first initiate an engagement with someone, love them to death or not, odds are their intentions are not for your highest good. Your initial onset evaluation of someone is always going to be your most accurate. You know, they say first impression is most important, and that's a fact, especially when you're speaking about intuitive first impressions. 100%, I will back it. And you have lost your trust and your judgment on that aspect. So the angels are guiding you back to rebuild that, to restructure that. And I think that's going to do you a world of good. It's also going to give you a more solid foundation. And I think from that, starting in 2019, you'll be able to build forward. And then you'll be able to flow beautifully as you do naturally and be a lovely social little or a social fishies, my little fishies, right? Or big fishies. I don't know. Anyways, that was your read, you guys. Let me see if the angels have any additional messages for you in the angel notes that we have here for you, okay? Oh gosh, now I'm thinking about Dory. Fishies. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Ooh, okay. Fishy, fishy. Those messages. Oh, I was going to say butterfly. Butterfly in the sky. Thank you. Or 2. We're going to just take 1. Yay! Crown activation. Crown chakra activation, understanding cosmic consciousness, awakening, and enlightenment. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, angels, for replacing that one. And I'm glad to know anyways, because I can draft up a new message when it comes in. Yay, I'm super excited for you guys. It's going to be a lovely 2018. A lot of signs are going through that kind of stage of purging and awakening and rebirth and restructure, and a lot of changes are coming in. New cycles are beginning for a lot of people, and these are long-term cycles. So these are not little 1 year, 12-month cycles, you know. So But anyhow, for those of you who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys make wonderful memories with your family and friends, and it's warm and memorable. And for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, enjoy the rest of 2018. Have a very safe and happy new year, and I will see you guys very soon. Stay blessed and always one love. Bye, guys.